Congratulations for showing up for day one of the Competitive Life Event Staff Summer Challenge. What we're going to do is spend 5 weeks, 5 days each week, 5 minutes each day, and we're going to explore topics of leadership, leadership technique, leadership theory, guest experience, and guest experience technique, and guest experience theory. Also that you have the ability to, one, do the best work of your entire life, and two, help those around you do the best work in their lives as well, whether that's your guests that are showing up at your event, or that's your fellow team members. Now, I know some of you are in your final seasons right now, so I'm looking forward to hearing how you apply these challenges. And also some of you in the cheer and gymnastics world, you're also preparing for your upcoming season as well. So this is catered to everyone in the competitive events industry, but especially to those in dance, cheer, and gymnastics. But if you're not part of those industries, hold on to your hat, come on in and share your perspectives as well from your respective industries. And we get to learn from one another because there's not always a mix of all of our competitive industries coming together. So the reason I'm holding this is because I know when I started in the competitive industry over 25 years ago, I wish that I was introduced to some of the techniques and tools that I'm going to teach you here. Every single time we meet, again, it'll be for 5 minutes. It's going to go really fast, and I want you to participate in the comments section because at the end of each week, I want to give shout outs to individuals and certain competitions that are showing up really strong with some dynamic answers. So I want to ask you the first pain point question. And that is, because of a lack of possibly formal training in leadership or guest experience, how does that show up for you when you're showing up on site to your event? Whether that's for your guests, for your team members, or for the people that are in your care that might be a direct report to you. So your answer might sound like, hey, the imposter syndrome shows up, or I question my decisions. Or you might go, I make decisions really rogue and, cross my fingers and pray that I made the right decision. So in the comment section right now, write pain point. How does a lack of training in leadership technique or guest experience technique and tools show up for you as a leader on site? Now, some of you might say, well, I'm not a leader. Hold on. I still want you to answer the question. So I'll be looking forward to reading your answers below. So I want to give a nomenclature for this 5-week experience, whether you're showing up for your guests and the experience that they have, or you're showing up for your team. I want you to answer this Mad Libs. What do you think the answer is? A leader builds more what? One word answer. A leader builds more blank. One word answer. Put in the comment section. If you're going to fail boldly. Put it down in there right now. And then I'm going to tell you the nomenclature answer that I want us all to use over our 5 weeks together. A leader builds more leaders. That's the answer that we're going to go with. And some of you might have had similar words that represent that, or some of you might have been far off on that. Wherever you fell in your answer to it, thanks for playing. But a leader builds more leaders. I've met a lot of competition owners. I met a lot of show directors or competition directors or convention managers. They're not leaders. Just because the title says you're a leader doesn't make you a leader. When the truth is, anyone in your staff, including guests and performers or athletes at your events, can also be leaders. A leader simply shows up to build the best environment for people to do their best work. So when you're leading your audience, or you're leading your staff, or you're leading your team, all you're doing is you're ensuring that you're creating an environment for people to do their best work. So, I want to ask you one more question. I'm always going to ask you a call to action. This upcoming week, whether you're in a show or not, put in the comment section now, what can you do to create an environment for your team to do their best work ever? And remember, leaders build other leaders. It has nothing to do with title. Looking forward to reading your answers, giving you guys some shout outs, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 2. Congrats again for showing up for you, your team, and your guests.